Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for another vlog. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm filming this right now, 12:30. Technically Monday the 23rd. Supposed to be all for last week. Supposed to be uploaded already. It's supposed to be uploaded before midnight. It's not. I've been crazy busy this week. My last work week at work for the year. Christmas shopping, Christmas coming up, etc. So it's been a busy week. I haven't watched many movies. Haven't done much of anything. But this vlog, I got a ton of shit. I was busy, but it wasn't all work busy. I have 19 Steelbooks over there. 3 piles I'm going to show you guys today. Really excited to show these off. So yeah, that's about it. And then I watched one movie the whole week, unfortunately. But it was in theaters. It was a new release, so I'm excited to talk about that. This light. Oh. Is that better? Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to flip over real quick just to something I filmed at a Best Buy, on my way into a Best Buy. Something kind of different I was trying. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I dug it much. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me much. And I also have a really bad Cool Duder / Sean C. Phillips impression. So yeah, let's switch over to that real quick and we'll come back. I'll show you these Steelbooks and that'll pretty much be it for this vlog. So here we go. Alright, so it is Tuesday night, which will be known as Steelbook Apocalypse for me from now on. We are walking to the Best Buy to pick up the 2 I need to pick up in store and see if they have any they did not have online. So, yeah. Dropped my wife off at Kohl's, which is why I have to walk so fucking far. Just had Chinese food, so I'm super bloated. Into Best Buy we go. Alright, so we're back. That was pretty much it. I was just trying to film, recording in, and I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know. It was quite a walk. Not quite a walk. Like, I had quite a distance to cover, and not a lot to say without, people hearing me and shit. I don't like to talk while there's people Xing out of Ultra Beauty and stupid shit. So anyway, essentially, what happened was Tuesday, which would have been the 17th. People are messaging me. Tuesday the 17th. I got a message from James Morgan Jr., I believe, on Instagram. He messaged me about Best Buy was having buy 2, get 1 Disney 4K Steelbooks on their website. So I immediately went online, and then by this point, Rick had messaged me about them too. So I went online first thing I did at work. I went to check them out. There was definitely, I think there was 6. 6 I absolutely wanted, because it was things I was like, okay, these Steelbooks are better than the regular 4Ks, and they weren't titles, they weren't in a huge line of, you'll see what I mean, but they weren't, they were separate titles. And then the more I got into it, they were the Pixar ones. The more I got into it, I realized there's a lot of MCU films, which if you know me, I love the MCU universe, the MCU films. The MCU in the universe's films. I love the MCU, and I have those all in 4K, and I have them all in the original releases, and I got to looking at them, and the more I thought about them, the more I'm like, these aren't quite uniform, especially with the Incredible Hulk, sticks out like a sore thumb, and then they start to get out of the silver spines because of their Guardians 2, and then Ragnarok, and everything. So I said, really not losing anything on uniformity, and also with those 4K slips, they're quite boring. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong, the slips are really cool, but they're boring. It's just gray with one figure, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I could easily grab these and get my monies back, no problem. So the more I thought about it, the more I did it, the more I wanted it. So I made a purchase. Actually, I made, 18 Steelbooks, so I made 6 purchases, and you had to wait like 5 minutes between each purchase because it was a discount. Blah, blah, blah. So I made 18 purchases, and then I'm flipping through my email, the confirmations, and I'm like, oh, everything went well except for the 6th one, which said, we received your order but it's not quite ready. Which, if any of you go from Best Buy, then you know that means you're supposed to pick something up at the store. And the whole point was I didn't want to have to go to Best Buy. So, long story short, 2 of them I needed to go up to the store to grab. And realistically, I took so long to order all these because I wanted to make sure I was getting maximize your money. So I wanted to make sure I needed 18. If I didn't, if I needed 17, I needed to add 1 more. But if I had 16, I needed 1 less. You know what I mean? I wanted to maximize. So it took all morning. It took to like 10:30, and I was in at like 8. Anyway, so I needed to grab 2 of them. I talked to wife. I just said, hey, let's grab some Chinese food and grab these Steelbooks real quick. And that's exactly what we did. We actually stopped at a Kohl's and did some more shopping and everything. So Tuesday took a little longer than I expected. But we'll show those first. So while I was up there, I grabbed another one that wasn't in the sale for whatever reason. So we'll talk about the ones that I went up there to grab first. So these were the first order. These are the first things I got Tuesday after I filmed that thing at Best Buy. First up, we got The Last Jedi on 4K Steelbook. I keep the J cards on here because I buy Steelbook protectors. So this has been opened. The code has been sold. But yeah, The Last Jedi on 4K. How's it stuck to the back or the front? It's stuck to the back there. So, especially with seeing Rise of the Skywalker on Thursday, I was very, very, very excited to grab this one. This one cost $20, or it was free, depending on, I don't remember how they did it. But this was a $20 title, that's what I'll say. Last Jedi, there on 4K. Steelbook. Next up, this one, one of my favorite MCU films, like in my top 5 easily, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now, the thing with this title was $29.99 on Tuesday on the sale. And I figured, hey, I could still get my money's back even with it being $29.99. So I grabbed it. I had to pick it up in store. Oh well, no big deal. That night I came home and they had this marked down to $14.99. So I was immediately A, pissed because I had already come back from the store, and B, like, hey, what the hell? So I emailed someone from Best Buy, their chat bullshit. I emailed someone from Best Buy, and they went ahead and refunded me the difference, so like $15.90. So this only costed $14.99, but originally I paid $29.99. Did I say costed? This only cost me $14.99, even though originally it was at $29.99. The sale price was $29.99. I still got it for $14. So pretty sweet. Again, one of my favorite MCU films. I love The Winter Soldier. The comic book line, everything about this film. And the Steelbook is no exception. It's excellent. Now, the third title, like I said, was something I went up there. I didn't know this was part of the sale. So again, I'm in the store. I'm looking for 2 more Steelbooks that I need because now I found another title I want. I need this title. I need 2 more titles. And I went to grab Maleficent on 4K. They only had 1 and the disc was loose. No thanks. I was going to upgrade the new Cinderella on 4K, but the Steelbooks for the new Cinderella look awful. They have that, it's just a picture of them on a swing on the Steelbook. I don't want that. So I think I grabbed Moana and, oh shit, what's the other one I had? Brave. So I had Moana and Brave, and this in my hand. I went up. They couldn't get the code to work, whatever. So I said, hey, I'm going to try it online. I tried it online, and this title in there with the other 2 titles would not work. I tried Toy Story 3 or some other random title, Civil War, and it worked every time except for this title. So I'm assuming it wasn't in the sale. Either way, I still only paid $14.99 for this. This is the Iron Man 3 4K Steelbook. So $14.99. Again, the code's already sold, and I believe the physical of this was already sold, and I made my money back. So awesome to upgrade that to 4K Steel. This is the only one that wasn't part of the buy 2 get 1. I just grabbed this one because it was cheap. Wasn't part of the sale. So that was my Tuesday finds. Those are my Tuesday 4K Steelbooks. Iron Man 3, Last Jedi, and Captain America: Civil War. So then we get to Wednesday. Right? Am I right? Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So Wednesday, I get notifications that I get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I get 3 notifications that 3 packages are going to be delivered today. They were early. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. like essentially Best Buy overnighted these, which was excellent. They shipped them from Wisconsin or Chicago. Got him to me in one night. So the first thing was a partial order. This was one of two, with two other items. The other two didn't come until Friday or Thursday. So I got this one early, which was on Wednesday. That's the Civil War 4K Steelbook. Again, I like this just a touch better than the Winter Soldier, but I really like this film. Got the cap shield on the back. So really excited to upgrade to that one. That cover looks way better than the 4K cover they have for the regular slip. Like I said, I'm keeping all the J cards on because I actually already ordered the Steelbook protectors. Next one up, Thor: The Dark World on 4K Steelbook. But I didn't have any in my house because I had one and I used it for the Jumanji set. So I had to go. You know, I bought 21 of them online. Actually today, I'll be here like Friday. So Thor: The Dark World, Thor 2 on 4K Steelbook. Next one up is Iron Man 2 on 4K Steelbook. I love these, the way all three of these look. Now again, if you see them open with the flap, that means I've sold the code out of it. That's the only thing that means. Which is not the case with this next one, which is Captain Marvel. Now, it is a little ripped. That's just how it came because they shipped them in bubble mailers. So you can see Goose down there. So the Captain Marvel 4K Steelbook. This one's not open because I haven't sold the code yet. Not that I won't open it or whatever, but figure, you know, right now they're not on the shelf, so why open them? Decent film. I liked this a lot. Next up is the, like I said, these ones are the one, the initial purchase. That's what these were. We have the Finding Nemo Pixar Steelbook. Really love the cover art on these a lot, actually. Oh, it's stuck to the back. I won't show you the back, but again, it's open because I've sold the code. And of course, probably guess the next title. Finding Dory on 4K Steelbook. Really like it. I don't know what it is about this, like, I don't know. I call it like pop art. Maybe it's not pop art. I just really like him. And then the last item I received on that Wednesday was, it's random and it's out of order, but I'm sure you can guess. It's Toy Story 3. The J card's a little miffed, but that's fine. I forget that dude's name. I've only seen this film once, actually. But I really like this artwork. I really do. So I ended up getting all three of them that had this artwork, the 4K Steelbook artwork. Excuse me. But that's everything that came within one day. And then the next up is the majority of the big stack here. This J card came completely off. And this is the only one that came in not excellent condition. And I might still bitch about this. I don't know. I mean, it's not huge. It's not a huge deal. The Toy Story 2. It's got a bit of a ding, a squish. There you go. That's a good shot. For Toy Story 2. Because they shipped them in bubble mailer. The whole thing's dented, actually. But I did sell the code. So I don't know. Like I said, it might be worth my while to bitch at customer service. So, Toy Story 2 Steelbook with the great cover. I just really like it. I've actually talked to people online that, you know, I said, hey, which Steelbooks did you buy, etc., etc., and they said not these because of the artwork. So, it is what it is. It's not. I'm sure it's not everybody's cup of tea. Clearly, there's a reason these were on sale. And then you could probably guess Toy Story 1. On 4K Steelbook right there. Again, awesome artwork. I love it. These are going to look awesome, you know, all next to each other. And then Iron Man with the, look at that, artwork, man. All three of these are gonna look cool. They'll have similar artwork because I think they're all released on the same day, if I remember. Ant-Man on 4K Steelbook. Really liked this film a lot. I liked this is way funnier than I thought it was gonna be. Way funnier than it probably should have been. It was quite good. And then I don't feel the same way about this at all. Thor, not funny, quite dry, but still okay. The fourth installment, not opened and different artwork, but it's the Toy Story 4, 4K. It's not open because I haven't sold the code yet. So these are way easier to stack, and I don't have to worry about the J card when they're sealed. The old Joe Martinez rub. Oh, there's me. Same with this next one, Captain America, the First Avenger. 4K Steelbook. So I got all three Caps, all three Iron Man, both Thors, or two of the three Thors. And then, nope, we're not doing that. We're not falling over. Doctor Strange. This Steelbook looks odd. Look at that. It's so cool. But I think the next and last one's my favorite. Pretty cool. And last but not least, the 19th Steelbook. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like this Steelbook. I really like the inside. I'll show you right there. I'm not going to open it yet. But I think someone just messaged me while I was filming this to get this code, so there's no way you can see that. Anyway, I really like when you open this up what it looks like, so really excited that I grabbed these when I did. And the price I did, like I said, you sell the Blu-ray, or you sell the 4K and you sell the code and you've paid for it, so excellent. Definitely not going to show you the whole stack because Steelbooks aren't as easily compactable, but I'm sure I'll get something for the thumbnail. But that's, so that was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 19 Steelbooks. I want to say like $225 later. I've since recouped, I think, all but $5, and I still have a ton of stuff to sell. So I did okay, you know. It's the name of the game, you know, upgrade, and you got to make sure it's worth it. So, yeah, Best Buy with the win this week. And then we go right into Thursday. So after those come in, Thursday, you know, we're rushing around. Wife and I got a babysitter, so we were able to, right at 5, come home. I didn't even change, and then we were right to the 6 o'clock showing of The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I liked this film. I know the critics and some people here on YouTube have been, you know, just shitting on it. You know, it happens, no big deal. I liked the film. I give it 4 out of 5. I think I gave The Last Jedi 3.5, and The Force Awakens 5 stars. So that's where I put it. And actually, I just filmed today, I just filmed a podcast with Joe from Mega Podtastic about Rise of Skywalker. So be on the lookout for that for sure. But I liked The Rise of Skywalker. I'm not going to do a huge full-on review. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I really didn't see anything wrong with it. Some stuff I wouldn't do, but who cares? I didn't write the thing. Yeah, just in general enjoyment. I almost went to see it again today, so I'm definitely this week with only working Monday. I'm pretty sure I'll go watch it again in the theaters this week. And then it was Friday. We went to Christmas shopping, wrapped a bunch of stuff, had a Christmas party Saturday, and that leads to Friday they had another sale. Best Buy, buy 2 get 1, and it was the entire store. So I was able to I pre-ordered, I got a gift for my wife, and I pre-ordered Joker on 4K, not the Steelbook, just the 4K. And I didn't grab the Steelbook because it was $30 for the 4K, which I'm okay with grabbing. I'm okay with paying $30 for a 4K. But it was $35 for the 4K Steelbook. Now, the reason I went ham on these 4K Steelbooks is because they were $15. And it was a great deal. And yeah, I upgraded, but I also got rid of something and paid for it. When I pay $35 for the Joker, I'm never going to recoup $35. Like, I just can't, man. I can't pay $5 for a movie. It takes up more shelf room, and it's the same film. as another version. It's not like I'm upgrading from Blu-ray to 4K. I can stomach that, but it's the same version of the film, and I can't do it. I'm not an avid Steelbook collector. I can't. But I did pre-order Joker, and I pre-ordered the Shout Factory Shout Select version of Brewster's Millions. So I'll be having both of those come like on release day in January. So I'm excited for those. And that was my entire week, guys. That was it. Just a ton of Steelbooks and The Rise of Skywalker, which not a bad week, man. I had it was a good week. Was a good week. But that's everything. This week will probably be even more lax because of Christmas. I won't film much, even though I'll be home. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of these pickups. Let me know what you thought of all 19. Which ones you grabbed, which ones you wouldn't have grabbed. Definitely what you think of the Pixar artwork, because that's already been controversial. And just in my little circle of people I know on Instagram. So let me know, yay or nay. Oh, it looks horrible. Looks like a 5-year-old did it. Or it's really simplistic and I like it. That's why I like it. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully, I know by the time this uploads, because it'll upload immediately, I won't have the link. But hopefully I'll be able to put that link to that podcast in the description. And be sure to check out my collection videos. That's the other thing I was doing a lot this week. It's coming home right from work and filming a collection video for you guys. I dropped one every single day this week. The week that just happened. Collection video, comic book collection, wrestling, 4K, TV show, all sorts of stuff, memorabilia. So it was busy. It just wasn't like vlog busy. It was work and movies and driving up to half-hour away to get Steelbooks when I didn't plan to, stuff like that. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Be sure to please like and subscribe and everything else. And I'll catch you later, YouTube.